Hi, welcome to week 4. Today I'm going to be talking to you about joy and about pain. We all like to talk about joy, duh, but pain is not something we really want to sit down and listen to or talk about too often, and that's understandable. What I want to say to you today is I really don't know what your struggle is. I don't know what path that you're on or what you're taking. And the reality about that is that none of us do, because we all have our own journey, our own path to take. And here's what I want you to take to heart. If you are on a journey of joy or pain, we all experience that. And what happens between joy and times of pain is sprinkled in our ups and downs and hurt feelings, times of excitement. But then there are just very clear times in our life where we are on a journey that is filled with a lot of joy, or we're on a journey that is hard and struggling and where it's painful. And so those are the two moments that I'm talking about, not the things that are scattered in between, not those moments. If you are on a journey of joy right now, I want you to do something for me. I want you to not just walk it. I want you to run and skip and cartwheel through it. I want you to feel the joy in every fiber of your being. Feel it, because when we as humans, when we are filled with joy, when we're experiencing joy, we shine. We really do. We shine so bright. So be in that. Be that moment. Allow it to saturate and shine. But if you are someone who is walking through a time of struggle, it's painful, I want you to do something, and that is to not run from it. So often as human beings, our instinct is to run from something that is going to be uncomfortable or going to be a struggle or going to be painful. I don't want you to do that. I want you to lean into it. I want you to feel it. I want you to process it, talk about it with someone who's empathetic, find support for it. And I want you to remember something that is fundamentally true about times of pain. If you've ever been to the ocean and you've stood there and you've watched the waves come in and you've watched the waves come out, understand that when those waves of pain come in and you brace for it and you allow them, they will release back out. They will not stay forever. The tides of pain come and they go. But you have to be willing to trust that process and to lean into it. Because when we as human beings experience times of pain or struggle or hardships, that is where we grow. You are going to grow if you will allow yourself to process and walk through the pain. Let me clarify something for you. When you are in a painful situation, people will say all kinds of things to you. And one of them is that good is going to come from this, or it's always going to produce something good. And that's not always easy to hear. I want you to know something. Good will come from your times of pain and struggle and hardship. Now, good, when I say that, doesn't mean what is best or what you had wanted or what you desired. And a lot of times I think we get that confused, because if we lose someone that we love, or we lose a job that we really enjoyed, or we have to move, or we get that painful or hard diagnosis, that obviously is not a good thing. That's not what we wanted. But if we will allow ourselves to go through the process and allow it to make us somebody who grows from that and changes from that in a good way, good comes from that. And it does every time. We just have to be open to that. And when we allow ourselves as human beings to grow from times of hardship and struggle and pain, when we enter into those moments of joy, we shine even brighter. We impact ourselves, we impact our families, we impact the people that we interact with, and even our communities. But we have to be willing to trust the process and to go with whatever the path that has opened up for us. We have to walk it, and we have to be willing to do that and do it with everything we have in us. So I hope this has been encouraging to you. Do something for me. Share this with your circle, because I think it can be encouraging to them regardless of if they're on a path of joy, but especially for those who are maybe walking something very difficult and painful. That's this week. I will see you next time. Have a great day.